very good evening all. Thanks for joining the session. The session will start in 10 seconds. So I hope my screen is visible and audio is also working from my side. So can you please confirm?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much. So guys, welcome to our Cloud DevOps Master Program. So this session exactly 1.5 hours. So I'll give you the middle of the break if the content is very big. So definitely it will be not bore. And this session will be more interactive. Wherever you have any doubts, you please stop and ask me. I try to answer your questions.
Done, sir.
Thank you very much. So guys, let me introduce myself. I'm Rajesh Naidu from Hyderabad. So I have total 16 years of IT experience in different technologies like VMware, Citrix, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, DevOps technology. Currently, I'm working
Sir,
in
your voice
one
is
of.
low, sir. I'm not.
Now, is that fine?
Sorry to
No
interrupt. Your voice
problem.
is not audible, sir.
Is that fine now? Hello. Now, is that clear? Can anyone please confirm?
Yes,
No,
Rajesh,
no,
it's
sir.
clear.
No, sir. I'm not hearing. Your voice is low.
Okay. Subba and Gunasai, can you please confirm my voice is clear?
Yes, Rajesh, for us it is clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So, Anil, can you please rejoin? I'm checking that audio speed also almost 90%. So, can you please rejoin from your
I
end?
do just, sir.
Please.
Yes.
So I'm from Hyderabad. I'm currently working in one of the IT company as a cloud architect. So this training is completely related to cloud and DevOps technology. So my goals are to become as a cloud architect, and I want to start working on the cloud services. I want to train many people. So coming to my education, so BSc Biotechnology. After that, I completed Business Systems Information Management in GNAT. So I did many certifications so far in Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, Citrix, VMware, and other software development product certifications. I have received many awards in my current and previous employers. So best trainers technologies in Citrix, best employee, best performer, and many star performance awards I have received. So between you and myself, nobody was there. Okay. So you can directly contact us with this number. Okay. Based on my free time, definitely I'll answer to you. So tomorrow, after this session, if you have any doubts, I will take one-on-one session, 5 to 10 minutes call. So during the time, you can share your any personal thing you want to share with us. So definitely you're welcome. So this training is recording. So we are not taking any personal information about your career, anything. We are not asking here. So due to maintain the confidentiality about yourself. So please cooperate with that. Thank you. So welcome to the day one DevOps Master Program. What are the main concept you are going to learn in the day one? So this is our agenda. So these are the 5 important points we are going to discuss. So let's talk about what is meaning of SDLC. So SDLC is nothing but software development lifecycle. So you can see this workflow. If any company start working to develop the a new software, definitely they will follow this particular workflow. Without following this workflow, if the software is developed, might be there is more chances are getting failed. It's a failure project. So past many years, almost everyone worldwide, we are following this software development lifecycle workflow process. So we have total 7 phases are there. Between the customer and service provider, there are total 7 phases we are running with this software development. So the project when starts and project when ends, so the final product is get software will ready. So when we start the project with the customer, the phase 1 we will start, that's a project initiation. So in the project initiation, so based on the customer requirement, so we will start working on the project. That is called project initiation. We will collect the information from the customer requirement, what features we need to develop in the particular software. So here we will be creating the SOW documents clearly between customer and the service provider. We have a mutual understanding. We'll start working on the project. Once SOW everything is signed, both parties, then we'll move to the second phase. That's called requirement analysis. Whatever the data we have collected from the client, the existing information, and what is the requirement. So whether it is a feasible or not, the feasible study we will do it in the second phase. That's called requirement analysis. The output of the phase 2 is if any requirement already set by customer, already infrastructure, any related information already existingly available, whether it is sufficient or not sufficient, we can judge. And if it is not sufficient, we can raise a request to buy a new hardware, buy a new software, so purchasing the licenses, etc., etc. We have some clear idea in that particular phase before start working on the project. So roughly we have some estimation. So where we need to start the project. So once everything is ready, then that project will move to the third phase, which is called design phase. The senior most software engineer, more than 7 plus 10 plus years of experience engineer, they will create a project design as per the customer requirement. So in the customer requirement, once they start designing the project, in the designing the project, we will get some idea what is the front end, what is the back end, what is the middle end, what are the technology we need to use to develop the software. The blueprint will get ready. That's a rough plan will get ready. So based on that plan, so we have a clear-cut estimation what is the project cost it is and what are the technology we need to use to develop the application. How many employees are required? How many days is required? Per day, how many hours we need to work by engineer? Everything we will be getting information in the design phase. So in the design phase, we have clear-cut idea. So who will do what work? The scope of work will get ready. So based on the design, the phase 3 will move to the phase 4. It is a development. Actual work will start here. The actual work will start here. In the development, the developers, they'll start working on the software development, the software making ready. So once the software is ready, it will not directly giving to the customer to use that application. So we will be test the application thoroughly in the development environment and testing environment. Once everything looks good based on the results like positive results or negative results. If it is a negative results, we'll be sending back to the requirement analysis and rework the project and redesign the project and redevelop the project. Suppose if the testing is good and we'll be releasing the product in specific date to the customer. So then once application is used by customer and a particular application will go for maintenance or monitoring. So continuous 24/7 The application will get monitored based on the customer requirement. So this is a complete the phases we called as software development lifecycle process. Even if one phase, if we get escape, or maybe if we skip, the project will not complete. Any questions, please? No questions? Thank you. So, moving to the second topic, what are the roadblocks in SDLC? Is there any roadblocks? Is there any problem in this particular SDLC workflow? Anybody can tell me?
No, sir, but we might get an issue during the second phase, the requirement analysis. If
Okay.
either the client or the engineer is not able to understand what is his requirement, he is not able to communicate properly.
Okay, good.
That will hit our third phase.
Good. So, let me explain. So, what are the problems in the software development workflow? Guys, especially in the development, there are two teams will work. In the development, there are two teams will work. Okay. So, see here. Two teams. One is development team. Okay. Another one is IT team, are also called as operations team. Operation team. What is these two teams will work in the software development lifecycle? Directly, indirectly, these two teams are involving here. These two teams are involving here. So first team in the development, okay, we called as coding team. We called as programming team. Who knows, okay, who knows the coding to develop the application? Those engineers are belongs to coding team. Like a Java, .NET, Visuals Basic, like that. Different technologies are there. So the people are belongs to coding team. So as per the architecture, okay, as per the design, so which coding is required to build the application, the people are belongs to coding. So if the application is very big, when we are developing, the complete work will be cut down into small pieces. Okay. So we call it as modules. So each module will be worked by a separate team or group of people. So this group of people will be reporting to a team lead or maybe team manager, a technical lead. So in this particular coding team, okay, they start building the code. Once code is ready, the code will be kept in the some location. Okay. Suppose there is some repositories, they'll keep the code into the particular repository. Suppose this is the code so this is the code. The code is kept on the particular repository. So what is the product was developed? Code is ready here. So what is the outcome in the coding team? Code is ready. So then this code will be taken by a separate team we called as building team. So this team will take the code and they'll be creating as an application. That means code will be used and build an application. So here application is get ready. Understand? So here application is ready. So who is the building team? Who knows Maven, Ant, Gradle, building tool experience? They will use the tool, take the code and create the software package. This is software package. This is software package will get ready. So once this software package is ready, then this job is over. So building team job is over. Then this application need to test before used by the customer. So now the testing team will come here. Now the testing team will come here. So what they will do, testing team? What they will do? What they will do?
That's the user case study.
Yeah, they will test that as per the design application is developed or not. So who will test this? Testing team. So which technologies are available now? Manual testing and automation testing. So in automation testing like a Selenium, so other technologies are there. So they are using and to test the application. So now once this application is got ready, maybe the people who wants to test it, this application should install it on the server or maybe system. Yeah. So the testing team or the development team does not have any rights or permissions to install it on the servers. So nowadays the applications are installing on the different platforms. Somebody like a normal physical computer like this. Yeah. This is physical computer. The second one, virtual environment. So they will use a hypervisor. Okay. So in this hypervisor, there is a virtual machine is there. In that virtual machine, we are installing it, or cloud environment. Okay, cloud computing environment. Cloud computing environment. So cloud computing environment means what? What is meant by cloud computing environment? So we are not managing a server or infrastructure. Someone will manage like Amazon, Microsoft, Red Hat, like that. So directly we will be deploying application on the cloud server. Cloud server. So this application is got tested. Okay. Now we need to deploying on this one of the environment. One of the environment. Okay. Is that clear? Guys, everybody's clear now? So
Yes, sir.
the development team does not have permissions on these systems to install or lack of knowledge. So now here there's a different teams are involving. There's a different teams are involving, and they'll help us to deploy the software in this particular environment and providing access to the customer. Providing access to the customer.
Sir, what VM stands for, sir?
Virtual machine. Virtual machine. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
So now what are the teams are required here? What are the teams are required? Example, we have a separate team like a server team, desktop team, network team, storage team, database team, and next database team, backup team, firewall team, next security team, and cloud team. So these all teams are belongs to operations team. Okay, these all teams are belongs to operations team. So if any single application we need to deploy on this environment, these all people help is required to deliver this application to the client. So now you understand, right, everyone? So now what are the work is mainly involving in this software development? It's clear, right? So this is
Yes, sir.
currently these are the work is from small company to bigger companies, everybody following this process. And we are facing some problems. The problems are called roadblocks. Let me tell you what is called roadblocks. So the customer is expecting to deliver the application on so and so date. Because of the customer have some expectation, they want to do the business with that application. They already advertise so and so feature was releasing on so and so day, so and so product will be releasing so and so day. So customers are waiting to buy and use the application. So, but on time, if you're not delivering the application, okay, so customer will face lot of issues. Okay, and even service provider also face lot of problems. You will pay the penalty to the client. And because of the a mutual understanding between a development team and operations team, there is a chances if one phase is getting delayed, okay, here, and the target date is getting near, and there is a more pressure on for all the teams. Again, if you put more pressure on multiple teams, okay, there is a chances of getting deviations between the team to team, debates, clashes are there. So because of these problems, and software development is very tough situation nowadays. But even though we are following such a wonderful software development life cycle with other models like agile, waterfall model, linear model, so different models are there, but still we are facing these problems. To overcome these roadblocks, okay, to overcome these roadblocks, DevOps came into the picture. So let's understand what is a DevOps. DevOps means a set of practices that aims to improve collaborations and communications between development team and IT team. That is called dev team and operations team. This is called DevOps. DevOps is not a technology. For your information, DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a practice. Good habits is any family asset? Guys, good habits is any family asset? Maybe Tata or Birla or Reliance, Ambani? No, right? For everyone you can use it, right? Habits, good habits. Daily wake up the morning before sun rises. Huh? So daily head bath, daily brushing, daily bathing. So these are the good habits, right? Why we are doing that good habits? That is good thing, right? So even DevOps also not a technology. DevOps is a practices, just like a good habits. Okay, you're paying fees for me for good habits? Yes or no? You are going to learn best practices, okay, best practices, okay, you are paying fees to me. Definitely you are disappointed now. Maybe you just came for to learn the technology, but I'm telling that DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a set of practices, Maybe many years back, for brushing, we will use our forefinger, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? 4 finger only we are using to do our brushing. After that,
Correct.
the brush was invented, and by using the brush, and we are able to use it. Before brush, we use there is a small neem, okay, neem leaves. We will use it and we will for brushing. But will you able to clean completely with the tooth to tooth with any kind of any food particles will it remove? No, right? So that's why
No,
lot
sir.
of tooth problems, and maybe in middle of the age. So previously, most of the people are removing the tooths. Yeah. After that, the dental technologies are improved. They invented paste, and after brushing some kind of liquid for goggling, and some crisscross bristles brushes are invented. So with that, able to clean perfectly, right? So the technology was improved. So when we are identifying that particular product and we are using, that is called best practices. So now DevOps also, it's a kind of set of best practices. Already some tools and services, some good culture is already is there that we need to buy hat, that we need to follow it. Once you did that in next 3 months, you will become as a DevOps engineer. DevOps engineer in next 3 months. Are you okay?
Understood, sir.
Right? To learn these practices for 3 months, 12 weeks, you need to spend. Obviously, you need to do that. You want to become as a good soldier. Okay, how the training will be? Very tough, na? Very tough. If I'm giving AK-47 to Anil, okay, if you watch some video in YouTube, will you trigger the gun or not? Definitely will trigger the gun. But why military training is such a so hard, okay, for fire a gun? Tell me. Because of your right shoulder, okay, maybe if you are right person, maybe if you are a left hand person, if your left shoulder should strong while you shooting. Because when you trigger the gun will be going very fastly for backward, and you need to hold it perfectly. Otherwise, you will get injured. So for that, they will train you in a better way for exercise and food and habits, everything they'll be doing like that. Yes or no? So the same way, I'm going to train you each and every people here, okay? Every student here, next 12 weeks to become as a master in the DevOps technology. So how I trained, how I shine myself day by day, day by day. Still I'm learner. Maybe today I'm a trainer for you, but inner side, I'm also student. I'm learning many things daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. I'm learning so many things. So my experiences I'm sharing here. Best practices, worst practices, do's and don'ts I will explain here. Understood? So now everybody you understand DevOps is a set of practices to aim to improve the collaboration. Okay, collaborations means working together, and communications between better communications, perfect communications. Okay, between software development, and operations with the IT team. So development with the dev team, IT operations with the operations team, we are going to do that. So that's why the DevOps team was involved nowadays in all the software development company, all software companies. So that means the DevOps means combining, conjunction, adding of dev team and operations team. Yes. So that means all IT companies only DevOps team is there, no development team and no IT team. No, this is a third team. This is additional team, guys. You not become as a operations team, you not become as a development team. You are a DevOps engineer team. It's a separate team. One more team you will be joining into that once you get trained and once you clear the interview. So what are the goals for DevOps is, the goals of DevOps is to shorten the development life cycle. The development life cycle is very big, right? 7 phases. So the development life cycle, make it shorten. Make it shorten means they will not removing the phases. They try to complete the task as soon as possible with a high quality software development continuously. Continuously. What is a continuously? Once software is ready, that is job is over, right? Why continuously we need to develop the software? Tell me. Because of lot of problems when we are using regularly the same software. Day by day, if the same software using continuously in the particular system, it will very weak in the security point of view. So that's why maybe future point of view, you're not equal to the business. You're not equal to the market. So we are enhancing our features. We are enhancing our security. So continuously the development team is developing the application features. Okay. Next versions, next features, and that will be updating into the production environment. So now here development team and the IT operations team both are working together, continuously delivering the software and services to the client. So now the DevOps is the best suitable model we need to follow and maintain. So with this, we can use an automation process. We are adopting some kind of agile methodologies. Agile is a kind of software development model. In upcoming classes, I will explain what is agile, what is a waterfall, what is a linear. So these all models I will explain. Okay. So now various tools are available in the DevOps. Okay. To use that, and we can make it your software development efficiently, reliable, scalable software development infrastructure. Okay. Scalable software development, you need to do it. So what are the DevOps processes flow is there? What is the DevOps processes flow? So this is a DevOps processes flow is there. So like a planning, create, verify, package, release, configure, monitor. Again planning, create, verify, package, release, configure, monitor. This will continuously running. So that's why here this symbol will be like infinity symbol. It is kind of looping. Continuously this cycle will be running. Now, what are the DevOps tools are there? So, what are the phases are there? For phases wise, the tools are developed. Tools are already there. We need to use the tools and make it your software development smooth and securely and fastly you can deliver and deploy. So coming to the DevOps tools, you can come here. First one is a version control system. So when the software development team was developing an application, the software code should store in the version control system. So with this, like a different tools are available like a internet, like a GitHub, code commit, Bitbucket, these type of services you can use it. It's a safe and secured, and easily we can download and upload the software code, and we can collaborate with anyone who is working inside the company or outside of the company. So our software make it simply store in the online. Suppose if the developer system is crashes, no problem. The code is already available in the GitHub or code commit or Bitbucket, we can download and we rework it. Suppose if we are not storing in the remote location, we are keep the complete data in the local system only. Unfortunately, if a system is deleted or corrupted, who will be responsible? Again, you need to start working from the line number 1. But you already spend like a 15 days or 30 days. So you have only 4 months of time to develop. Already 1 month is gone. Remaining 3 months will be able to do the job. You need to hire a more manpower. So then we need to start working. So where you will get profit here? Unnecessarily wasting of your valuable money and time. So that's why you can use a right tool for right technology, for right work. Okay. So like that, the build tool. So there is a tool name called Maven. So this tool, normally it will work, but this tool we are going to integrate with the continuous integration. So when the code was uploaded here, by using the Maven tool and the Jenkins tool, automatically building an application. Then if you configure in the testing, automatically testing the application. So here the job is simply it is completed without manual intervention. If once you created one pipeline, okay, one pipeline, your job is over. Then continuous deployment. Maybe 1 or 2 servers we can deploy the software. If you have 500 servers, 1000 servers, how you will deploy? We need a software tool is required like a Ansible is a continuous deploying and applications to the Windows and Linux services. And how the server is performing. So we cannot continuously sit in front of the server. Hey server, are you working? So what is the utilization of memory? What is the utilization of network? We'll not able to keep on eye on the particular services. So that's why we are configuring the monitoring services like a Nagios, Prometheus, these type of services. With this, it will create a dashboard and we will configure the mail alert. In case of above the threshold or below the threshold, we can set the email alerts, we will receive an email. We are continuously working on the shift by based on the emails, right? Yeah. Then coming to the infrastructure as a code, infrastructure as a code is nothing but to complete environment we are building manually, right? Through the code, Terraform code, so we can build the infrastructure fraction of minutes. So this is the very, very important services. And coming to the containerization, containerization is nothing but it is a Docker based service. Docker based service. That means, Anil, can you please turn off your camera? So normally when you are deploying an applications on the server, right? But now we are using in the Docker. Docker is a serverless computing. So without operating system, we can run our application. So that means even minimum hardware, we can run maximum number of applications. If operating system is not there, lot of memory and RAM is processor is saved, right? So like that. So Docker, if you have a huge Docker containers, you can manage with the Kubernetes and packaging with the Helm. Coming to the planning, so nowadays we are presenting with such a beautiful plans, presentations, okay, workflow diagrams with the help of tools. So today I used 2 tools to present this demo. Okay, are you really satisfied? So one tool which I helped to draw these pictures and explain how this development and operations team is working with the help of draw.io tool. It's a planning tool. And today I'm presenting this PPT that I created with a Canva. It's a most powerful tool. It's looking good, right? So
Yes, sir.
these type of tools we need to learn to become as a successful DevOps engineer. So where all this infrastructure we can build nowadays, okay? Nowadays we are moving to where? Cloud. Because of in 20 years back, physical servers, last 10 years, hypervisor, virtualization technology, nowadays, cloud computing. So Which cloud computing you need to learn? So worldwide, there's so many cloud services are there. So like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google, like 20 plus cloud service, 20, 30 plus cloud services are there. But one of the best top market three leaders, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. So now I'm going to teach complete knowledge on Amazon Web Services, hands-on practices, and 4 hours of training in Microsoft Azure. Because of if you learn one cloud, similar like that, and same way Google Cloud also will teach here. So this is a total DevOps tools ecosystem. Okay, I got a question from Anil. So what is the difference between AWS DevOps and Azure DevOps? Wonderful question, brother. I want to talk, I want to explain the same concept next to 5 minutes. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Because AWS DevOps and Azure DevOps not like that. Actually, DevOps is a, just to explain, right? It's a kind of process. So these all are DevOps tools. These all are DevOps tools. Okay, like a code commit, GitHub, Maven, these all are DevOps tools. I told you, already is there, but we are making one system and we are going to follow. Already Oral-B company is manufacturing brush and you need to pay some amount and buying and we are going to use. Okay. So when during my kids stage, my childhood, I don't know how to brushing. My father and my mother, they teach me how to brushing. Same way, already some tools are there. I'm going to help you how you need to use in the real-time environment. But what is the AWS DevOps and Microsoft Azure DevOps, Google Cloud DevOps? So these all are free tools. Ansible, Selenium, Jenkins, Maven, these are the free tools. So AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud also, they developed their own tools for DevOps. They developed their own DevOps tools. Similar kind of version control system, build, testing, continuous deployment, they have developed it. But these all are paid services. So that's why most of the outside of the trainings are confusing the people. AWS DevOps, Microsoft Azure DevOps like that. No, that's a wrong statement. So have you seen my advertisement? What is that advertisement I have seen? Cloud DevOps Master Program. Yes, that is my program here. So these are the tools we are going to deploying on the cloud environment. We are going to practice the software development process, make it easy. That's why the program I have created. And along with that, so these are the tools are free tools and paid tools are available in the Amazon and Microsoft and the Google Cloud. In Amazon Web Services, there is a few tools are there I will teach free of cost. That's nearly 5 to 10 days time is required. I will teach here. So most preference is for open source tools. These all are called free tools called as open source tools. AWS DevOps tools are paid tools. Microsoft Azure DevOps tools are paid tools. You understand? Now what is the difference? Anil, are you clear?
Yes, yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So maybe you're going to become as an AWS DevOps engineer. Yes, this program is suitable. You want to become as a open source DevOps engineer. Yes, this program is suitable for you. You want to become as a cloud engineer in AWS. Yes, this program is suitable for you. So such a way, this program is set up. And course content, the updated course content is being preparing. Okay, so few concepts we need to update. Okay, few concepts we need to update. So you will get a link by today end of the day before 10 p.m. Okay, so you please open the link and you can check that. We will send by WhatsApp. Okay,
Yes, sir.
perfect. So finally, any more questions, please?
Sir, how many months duration is this?
Okay, very good. Next question about 12 weeks program. So this is a 12 weeks program. So 12 weeks means monthly 4 weeks, total 3 months. Okay, so total 12 weeks program. So the 12 weeks we are going to cover these tools. These tools we are going to cover. Understand? So these all you need to practice. Okay, either you need a AWS account, either you need a 64 GB or 32 GB system. Can you please raise your hand? Anybody have 32 GB of system? No, right? No. So mostly have 8 GB RAM or 16 GB. Huh? That's it. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. We will give you a lab access. Okay, we will give you lab access from my home. Okay, with a 48 GB of RAM facility. Okay, with the 48 GB of RAM facility, going forward it will become 100 GB. It will become 100 GB. Okay, so right now 48 GB is readily available. I will give you access right away. I'll give you access right away. Okay, to access my environment. To access my environment. So then from tomorrow onwards, along with me, you will start practice the. You can start practice the services. You can start practice the services. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
So, so tomorrow, Sunday, right? Most of the people have a holiday, so no works. Okay. Please spend this time in a productivity level. Okay. Productivity way. So, and I'm giving this free lab for you. Please utilize in the right way. Huh? So I'll take your name and I will create account for you. Okay. So then I will ask you to share your screen. Okay. I'll ask you to share your screen. Then you can connect and you can start practicing. So practicing will be tomorrow. So today I will give you lab access. As promised, from the day one, I'm providing lab access. My job, okay, I'm going to complete. Whatever I promise I given to you, that I'm going to complete. So now let's go to the lab setup. Now let's go to the lab setup.